Everyone talks about information. Very few people ask a much more important question. Who actually has access? Because information isn't valuable simply because it exists. It becomes valuable only when somebody can actually reach it. That difference changes governments, businesses, negotiations, and sometimes history itself. This idea comes from Stratfor, a private geopolitical intelligence company often described as a civilian intelligence organization. Its internal glossary wasn't written for academics. It was written by practitioners trying to explain how intelligence actually works. Today's entry is one of its most practical. Today's Stratfor term, asset. Here is the original definition. Ability of an agent to get hold of information. Difference between having someone on the ground and someone who is actually valuable is access. Having someone on the ground in Washington, D.C. doesn't tell you if he works for the National Security Council or sells hot dogs on the corner. In intelligence, there are three things that matter: access, access, and access. Rule of thumb: anyone who says they have access doesn't. That may be the shortest lesson in humility ever written, and probably one of the most useful. People often confuse proximity with influence. Standing next to power isn't the same as touching it. A consultant may visit headquarters every week. The receptionist may know more than the consultant. An investor may know every quarterly report. The assistant scheduling every executive meeting may understand the organization better than anyone. History keeps rewarding people who understand access rather than appearances. In 1972, the Washington Post didn't uncover Watergate because they had the biggest newsroom. They had one source with extraordinary access. LinkedIn creates the illusion that everyone knows everyone. Social media creates the illusion that everyone has a network. Reality is quieter. The people with genuine access rarely advertise it. The louder someone describes their connections, the more experienced people begin asking questions. Real access usually arrives without introduction. Perhaps that's why the Stratfor definition ends with such a brutal observation. Anyone who says they have access probably doesn't. Because access isn't something you announce. It's something other people quietly discover. If you enjoy learning how intelligence professionals think, save this episode. Share it with someone who appreciates strategy over headlines. And subscribe. When this community reaches 100,000 subscribers, we will fund the restoration of a real coral reef through the Coral Restoration Foundation. A small reef. A real impact. Small actions scale.